Arguably one of Marvel's most popular superheroes has been confirmed they will be getting more screen time. Tom Holland as Spider-Man will continue on with the series for at least the next 3 films. A Sony producer has claimed. We'll cover Sony confirming Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6, plus other Spider-Man sequel news. Stay tuned, you'll want to know about this. First, Sony confirmed Tom Holland will continue as Spider-Man in follow-up trilogy series. Tom Holland has been our new Spider-Man leading man in 5 MCU movies, the 6th of which comes out later this month. With the upcoming release of Spider-Man No Way Home, fans have been speculating about Tom Holland's fate as the superhero. This will be his 3rd standalone role as the character, and many want to know if this will continue, and since it's been reported this most current movie, pending release, will be Holland's most intense yet, viewers are anxious to hear what comes next. There is rumor that there will be a follow-up Spider-Man trilogy starring Tom Holland, which was seemingly confirmed by producer Amy Pascal. She went on to say in an interview, "This is not the last movie we're going to make with Marvel. This is not the last Spider-Man movie. We are getting ready to make the next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland and Marvel. We're thinking of this as 3 films, and now we're going to go on to the next 3. This is not the last of our MCU movies." With all this being said, it sounds like we can be pretty confident there are more movies to come with Tom Holland as Spider-Man. But what statement released by Sony has fans questioning Amy Pascal's statements? Stay tuned to find out. What statement released by Sony has fans questioning Amy Pascal's statements? Fans have loved Tom Holland as Peter Parker in the last several Spider-Man movies and are hoping he continues to reprise the role after Spider-Man No Way Home. Initially, with a positive statement from Sony producer Amy Pascal, fans were excited about an upcoming Spider-Man trilogy with Tom Holland as the lead. But a Sony insider has spoken on the topic, claiming there are no official plans for continuing movies between Sony and Marvel. It's not all bad for fans though. Tom Holland offered reassurance on French talk show Quotidien, saying, "Listen, all I'll say is we have some very exciting things to be talking about. I don't know what those things are or what they will transpire to mean, but it looks like it's an incredibly bright future ahead, and as I've said before, Spider-Man will forever live in me." And while things still seem to be up in the air for the fate of Holland continuing as Spider-Man, there has been speculation that there may be a connection to the Venom series after it confirmed it's the same universe as Spider-Man in the latest film, Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Up next, what potential connection does the Venom series have with the rumored Spider-Man trilogy? We'll cover everything we know. What potential connection does the Venom series have with the rumored Spider-Man trilogy? Sony's sequel to Venom, named Venom: Let There Be Carnage, came out to massive box office success, and that may be in part to its connection to Spider-Man. In the post-movie credits, Tom Holland appeared in character as Peter Parker, confirming that Venom is part of Sony's Spider-Man universe. This collaboration wasn't necessarily a surprise to fans, but definitely provided a huge draw for viewers, excited to see how the two connected. And apparently, this was a long time coming. Sony planned the Spider-Man Easter egg from the inception of Venom: Let There Be Carnage, with Andy Serkis speaking of the teaser stating, "It was something that they talked about from before I even came onto the movie," while he went on to elaborate that there was a lot of back and forth regarding how they would include it. Fans are expecting there is to be a Venom Easter egg when the newest Spider-Man No Way Home movie drops later this month. We'll have to wait and see if that's the case. But Tom Holland did tease fans with an Instagram story after the premiere of Venom: Let There Be Carnage, congratulating everyone on the movie and captioning the story with, "Are the rumors true?" This no doubt sent fans buzzing about whether there will be some reference to Venom and Spider-Man's fate together in Sony's Spider-Man universe once No Way Home premieres. Up next, what movie almost got made instead of Spider-Man No Way Home? Find out next. What movie almost got made instead of Spider-Man No Way Home? While fans can't wait for the release of the 3rd standalone Spider-Man movie in the SSU coming out later this month, No Way Home almost wasn't a reality. It's been reported that the big plans from the studio to connect the SSU to the Marvel Cinematic Universe almost didn't happen because No Way Home took a massive amount amount of planning, director John Watts came up with a backup plan just in case the movie wasn't possible. Had this been the case, the third Spider-Man movie wouldn't have been No Way Home. It would have been Kraven the Hunter. And it looks like this almost became the reality, with the actress Zendaya, who plays MJ in the Spider-Man series, stating she thought the multiverse was cool, but definitely not going to happen. Tom Holland tacked on to Zendaya's statement confirming that No Way Home almost wasn't possible, saying, "For a long time there was going to be a Kraven movie that wasn't going to be the third movie because things weren't working out and all sorts of different stuff." While this clearly isn't the case now, Sony has confirmed that Kraven will make an appearance on the big screen at some point, just not right now. Luckily for fans, they got the best of both worlds with this news. Up next, will Peter Parker's former leading man, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield appear in Spider-Man No Way Home? We have the scoop. Will Peter Parker's former leading men, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, appear in Spider-Man No Way Home? Many fans have been anticipating the return of the two previous actors that have played Spider-Man to make a cameo in No Way Home, and with many news leaks suggesting the appearance of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, fans are wondering if this is the case. There was official promotion art displayed at the Bank of Indonesia that seemingly featured both Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland, which many have taken as a confirmation of Maguire's appearance in the new film, although nothing is confirmed. Not to mention, Garfield may have accidentally let some fans in on an insider secret recently. In an interview with Wired, Garfield was asked if he would be playing Spider-Man again. The actor let out an initial answer that seemed to sound like a yes, but quickly covered his tracks by saying he won't be playing Spider-Man again. The way Garfield smirked at the answer has left fans under the assumption he wasn't being completely honest, with one fan writing, "Andrew has been promoting the Spider-Man movie he is not in better than Sony has. We'll have to see what the truth is once the film is released." But Garfield did add he couldn't wait to see what they did with the next movie. Garfield has been repeatedly asked questions surrounding No Way Home during his press tour for another filming is in, and denied any chance of him making an appearance, but only time will tell. Next up, what filmmaker does Spider-Man No Way Home have to thank for their filmmaking techniques? What filmmaker does Spider-Man No Way Home have to thank for their filmmaking techniques? It was revealed this week that Spider-Man No Way Home will be using a familiar style of filmmaking for the upcoming movie. It appears John Watts utilized the realistic, high-energy shots that Sam Raimi was known for in the Spider-Man movies of the earlier aughts. Tom Holland said in an interview with Den of Geek that Watts would do these really quick smash push-ins on characters, which is something Sam Raimi, I suppose, was quite famous for. So, John definitely paid respect to the previous two movies. These special techniques that Raimi employed are known as Raimi Cam, a term coined by Watts while filming and proved to be quite popular in the first few Spider-Man movies he directed. He's been applauded by critics for blending the perfect combo of action and horror. In one of the most famous examples of this, from Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock's tentacles torture a group of doctors, blurring the lines between the genres. And since Doc Ock will be returning in No Way Home, it's no wonder Watts wanted to draw inspiration from previous films that are beloved. This would prove especially meaningful if rumors are true that Tobey Maguire will be making an appearance in the film, since he starred in the Spider-Man movies directed by Raimi. That's all of the news concerning Tom Holland continuing as Spider-Man in the next Sony Spider-Man Universe films, the connection to Venom, and more Spider-Man sequel insights. Let us know in the comments what MCU and SSU collaboration you'd love to see next. And, as always, tune in next time for more movie-related news. Thanks for watching.